Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Dear students, welcome to Commerce online classes. In the previous class, we had been discussing about the capital account and current account and its components. Let us discuss regarding balance on current account and balance on capital account. How we can maintain the balance of trade through the current account and capital account. So current account means you know that what is the current account? Once I will recap, current account is a annual record of annual transaction of goods and services. It includes trading goods, trading service, and also it includes transfer payments. So for that I given one formula GST, trading goods, trading service, trading transfer payments for remembering. What is this capital account includes? Capital account also includes three main components and some other components. Three main components of capital account are, I said, remember the formula relating to the investment, then IBA, external borrowings and external assistance. So let us discuss what are the balance on current account and balance on capital account. Balance on current account and balance on capital account. Balance on current account includes trade in goods, service, I said. How we can see the balance of trade through the current account? That is said to be the balance on current account. How the balance we are going to see? So it is visible through the export and import. For example, see the chart here, current account surplus, balanced current account and current account deficit. So current account surplus includes if the receipts are greater than payment. If the receipts are greater than payments. What you can understand by this means, students, if the R is greater than P, means income is more than our expenditure. Now you came to know when the export of the country is more than import of the country, then it leads to more receipts and less payments. If the receipts are greater than the payments, it leads to the surplus balance in trade in current account. It is said to be the current account surplus. I hope you understood. Next one, balanced current account. Balanced current account is nothing but, students, as we discussed in a balanced budget. When the expenditure is equal to the revenue is said to be the balanced budget. Can you remember? Export is equal to import, balanced trade. Receipts equal to payment, balance of payment. Thus, when the receipts is equal to the payment, then it is said to be the balanced current account. Export should be equal to the import at a particular time or accounting year is said to be the balanced current account. Then current account deficit. Current account surplus. Here you can see the current account surplus, receipts is greater than the payment, and balanced current account receipts is equal to the payment. Then current account deficit. This one, current account deficit. So when the receipts are less than payments, when the receipts are less than payments, then it is said to be the current account deficit. It means when the imports are more than the exports, our revenue is very less compared to our expenditure, means our exports are less than import is said to be the current account deficit. Now you came to know the three kinds of balance of trade in current account. surplus balance of trade, deficit balance of trade and balanced balance of trade in current account. Next one, what are the balance included in current account? Balance of current account. It includes two types, trade balance and balance on invisibles. Trade balance, export and import balance, and balance on some invisibles. So, next is balance on capital account. It is balance on current account. It is balance on capital account. Balance on capital account. Capital account means you know that it is a transaction between the different assets of the country. We are going to exchange the assets with the other countries to create a capital, this asset. So, it includes mainly capital. Balance on capital includes capital inflow and capital outflow. It includes capital inflow and capital outflow. What is this inflow and outflow? As we discussing the circular flow of income in a simple economy, we had discussed regarding real flow and money flow. Same, it is capital inflow and capital outflow. I will make you very easy to understand this. Capital inflow means receipt. Capital inflow means what are the income you are going to receive from the trade, and outflow means what are the things we are going to export, and from that we are going to give payment to others. Receipts and payment. Receipts and payments. Thus, if the capital inflow is equal to the capital outflow, when the export equal to the import, as I said in the current account, capital inflow is equal to capital outflow, then it is said to be the balanced current account. Then it is said to be the balanced capital account. Balanced capital account. When the capital inflow is equal to the capital outflow, then it is said to be the balanced capital account. Next one, suppose the capital inflow is greater than capital outflow. Capital inflow is greater than capital outflow. Inflow is more than the outflow. What happens here? If the capital inflow is greater than capital outflow, that leads to surplus balance in capital account. Next one. So, if the capital inflow is more and capital outflow is less. Capital inflow is less, very less. Capital outflow is more, then it is said to be the deficit capital account. Deficit capital account. Thus, see here students, if the balance on capital account is balanced only when capital inflow is equal to the capital outflow. If the capital inflow is equal to the capital outflow, then only it is said to be the balanced on capital account, just like a balance of payment. When the export is equal to the import, balance of trade. When the export is greater than import, is said to be the surplus in balance of trade. When the import is greater than export, said to be the deficit in balance of trade. Same like that, current account and capital account is going to maintain its balance. So, balance on current account is nothing but, remember the formula. What are the components of current accounts? Components of current accounts includes GST. And components of capital account includes IBA. GST means goods and service and transfer payment. Trade in goods, trade in service, transfer payments. Capital account includes IBA. It means investment Then it includes external borrowings, investments, borrowings and assistance. Investments, borrowings and assistance. So it is very easy to remember current account and capital account. It is capital account and your current account. Current account includes trading goods, trading service and transfer payments. Thus, balance of current account includes trade balance, that is the trading service, trading goods and trading service, investment, borrowings, assistance. And balance of current account includes balance on invisibles. Invisibles means unable to see the particular exchange while exchanging the goods and services. So, this is regarding the balance on current account and balance on capital account. Next class we are discussing about the different concepts through the diagrams relating to the how the foreign exchange, floating exchange rate, managed floating and relating to the some foreign exchange reserves, relating foreign exchange concepts. Thank you.